This is Talk Business and Politics with Roby Brock.
Welcome to today's Talk Business and Politics Daily. I'm Roby Brock. Thank you for joining us. I am joined by Alex Gray today. He is with the Driving Arkansas Forward campaign. Welcome aboard. Good to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and congratulations. You guys survived your early legal challenge. You got your signatures turned in, a little over 96,000. I will say, just to get us started, explain what the amendment does for anybody that's not up to speed.
Okay, so this is it's the casino amendment that hopefully will make it to the ballot, and it's a merit-based casino amendment. And what it will do is the state currently has two casino-type facilities in Oaklawn and Southland, and it would grandfather those in, and they would get casino licenses to conduct casino gaming. So expanded gaming at their facilities. And then there would be two additional licenses where groups could apply, and one would be located in Pope County, which is Russellville, or within 2 miles of Russellville, and the other would be located in Jefferson County, which is Pine Bluff, or within 2 miles of Pine Bluff. And so it would be 4 casinos for the state. It would give one in each quadrant of the state, so everyone would have access if they wanted to visit a casino.
And proceeds from tax revenue would benefit primarily highways in Arkansas. What are your cost estimates on what that might bring into the state?
So based on our kind of conservative estimates, we project $120 million of tax revenue generated from this. And so part of that will go to, the majority of it will go to the General Revenue Fund, and we anticipate that would be used for to help fund roads and to possibly help lower the state income tax.
All right, so you also, which is why you get to the jobs, roads, lower taxes portion of your messaging there.
And, and with the jobs, we anticipate that this will generate anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 full-time jobs, and that doesn't include the kind of ancillary jobs from the construction of 2 casinos, which would be likely 1,000 to 1,200 part-time jobs during the construction, and just ancillary jobs that businesses that would facilitate the casinos.
But no guarantee in the amendment on lower taxes, just the assumption that the legislature is going to lower taxes if they have more revenue.
Correct, and if anyone who's been following lately, I mean, there's the tax task force, and I can never say that properly, but I just call it the tax force. The tax force has been meeting, trying to find ways to, find additional money in the General Revenue Fund to lower taxes. And so this would create additional money in the General Revenue Fund that could be used for that. And the same way with highway funds. I mean, it's been well documented over the last several years that we have a deficiency in highway funding, and so this would provide a pot of money that could be used for that.
There are 2 ways that ballot issues typically get thrown out before voters get a chance to vote on them. Either they don't get their signatures, or their signatures are challenged, or there is a legal challenge to the ballot title. Tell me why you're confident that you'll be okay on the signature threshold. You turn in quite a few. You probably will qualify for a cure period. So do you plan on going back out and trying to collect more if y'all achieve that?
Yes, we actually currently have canvassers in the field. We're continuing to collect signatures in case that we do get the cure period instead of being certified by the Secretary of State. So we will have people continuously out in the field until we hear back from the Secretary of State. If we do get the cure period, it's essentially a 30-day extension to get any additional signatures that you need, so you can get the proper number of valid signatures. And so we'll do that and get as many valid signatures as possible, and then we'll turn those in. But we feel very confident in the number that we turned in, and just the validity rate of those. These canvassers are well trained and have done a great job.
Yeah. And then we'll see if a legal challenge comes after that. But that would come after the fact there.
Correct. The legal challenge, and that would only be on the ballot title. That can only come after we would get certified. So yes, that wouldn't be able to come until that point.
We won't get the cart too far ahead of the horse there. You have lined up support from the Quapaw Nation and the Cherokee Nation, two Native American groups that are active in the casino business that have typically opposed casino expansions in Arkansas. How did you get them on board?
Well, I think that when the idea kind of came up of a fair casino amendment, and I think anybody who's been following Arkansas politics, every 2 years there's some type of casino effort. And so I think that, again, talking to all the interested parties, everybody was just, let's get a casino amendment that's clean, that's fair, and something that could stop all of these amendments or proposed amendments every 2 years. And so the groups were interested in the amendment, and I think that either one or both are interested in applying for a casino license and being a part of this. But it's interesting that, and in the past, people would donate money or contribute to a campaign, and they would be guaranteed a casino. They would write their name in the casino. We saw that in 2016. Neither of these entities are guaranteed anything. I mean, this is an application, it's a merit-based application process, and so they're putting in their money, and there's
They're taking the gamble, so to speak.
They're taking the gamble, so to speak. And there's also there's another group that actually contributed to the ballot question committee that's out of Mississippi, southern Mississippi, and it appears that they are also interested in applying. So, and that's just a commercial casino group. And so
you may not have as much resistance from the Tunica casino group as we've seen in the past.
We'll see. I think that there has been no stated opposition in state right now, and so I anticipate if we do have opposition, it likely will come from a Tunica or somewhere like that.
Southland and Oaklawn obviously benefit in terms of getting full casino gaming status in here. Right now they're, I guess, limited with the electronic games of skill. What's the agreement that you have cut with them in terms of why they have typically opposed casino proposals as well in Arkansas, but they seem to be relatively neutral at this time if I were to kind of gauge their comments. But they're going to benefit from your proposal.
Well, I mean, there's no agreement with either entity, and I can't really speak for Southland or Oaklawn. You'd have to go talk to their higher-ups. But again, this amendment will benefit both of those entities. I mean, they get expanded gaming, they get constitutional protection, and it makes them to be competitive with, with the Tunicas, with the out-of-state casinos, to continue to attract tourism dollars in the state. There's also some of the revenue from the tax revenue goes toward purse support to really enhance the purses at both Southland and Oaklawn, so that they can continue to be kind of the preeminent, horse racing and greyhound racing tracks in the region.
Yep. All right, last question for you. If the election were today, because I know you've done some internal polling on this, passage would be how great, Alex?
I would be. I like where we stand.
Gotcha. All right. I didn't think I'd get a real answer from you on that one, but I thought I had to throw it out there anyway. So I'd at least roll the dice. Oh, he's just on a roll today. All right, Alex Gray, Driving Arkansas Forward. Thank you so much for coming in.
I appreciate it.
Hope to have you back.
You bet.
All right. That's all for today's Talk Business and Politics Daily. I'm Roby Brock. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Each day, the promise of our nation begins again. Arkansas and America, moving forward. I help make that promise a reality. It's not for everyone, but people everywhere depend on us.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Trucking delivers, or everything stops. And that's what drives me.
I did.
Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation provides electric energy across 2/3 of Arkansas. This is an exciting time in our energy history, with incredible progress being made in renewable energy and storage technologies. As our energy portfolio continues to diversify, we'll maintain an all-the-above strategy to provide reliable and affordable electricity. Ever since the first light bulbs were placed in our members' homes, the electric cooperatives have been the solutions provider for our members, and we want to continue that well into the future.